You see, that be where I have a problem. That's why I draw the line. If your pepper is not nice and you want to sell it,
some today they can't sell.
that is where I draw the line.
Just a combo.
Give me one word or mention one thing that gives you out as a Ghanaian.
Yep. Yo, Charlie, like the term Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, is it unique?
It's unique. It's unique. I've not really heard any other like country in the continent that like make use of the word Charlie.
Nigeria, they talk Charlie.
No, Nigeria no they talk Charlie. Nigeria no they talk Charlie.
You see, I was expecting you to say maybe Akwaba. Something like Kenkey or blah 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 blah. Because these things, it's only in Ghana that these things can be found.
But the Charlie.
So and Ghana is noted for Kenkey. So maybe at the mention of Kenkey, everybody knows that this must be a Ghanaian. So these are the things we for talk. So maybe we go talk Wache. So can Wache to if in Ghana pay day.
You see. Then your question is no.
It's not correct.
It's not correct because if you are expecting me, no. Let me correct you. No,
okay, so
let me correct you grammatically and systematically. If you are expecting me to mention something culturally, then your question should have been, what's cultural sedimental rock will I say that someone go down from Ghana without mentioning Ghana? But if you just mention no. If you just you say anything. So Charlie is anything. So you don't have.
But Charlie is contestable. So
you don't have any right to tell me that.
I'm presuming that Nigerians also say Charlie.
Nigerians don't say Charlie. It's not their term. They are just copying this thing, the Charlie from Ghana, because it sounds nice to them.
No. You know, Charlie too is a name.
They are Charlieness.
You know, Charlie too be people that money.
No, the way we talk on. Charlie,
know they fit the answer. They suit.
Why would you say I should mention anything? Now you say I mention Charlie. I say it doesn't fit.
Why they say mention anything? So that was me.
Charlie is so unique. Charlie is so unique that Club Beer has adopted it as their brand.
That thing is done in Ghana. That thing is really done in Ghana. Do you think they go to Ivory Coast and play Charlie advert in Ivory Coast?
And I am saying, if Charlie wasn't that popular thing in Ghana,
they wouldn't have used it.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you have a point. Okay, you say Ghana, Charlie means my friend. Yes. Okay, so you have a point. That could not be far from the truth.
Yes,
you are close to the distance.
Yeah, so next time we want to.
But the most prominent and salient thing that should come up almost your mind should be this Kenkey, blah blah blah, like the first thing I mentioned.
Kenkey, blah blah what?
Akwaba everywhere if you talk Akwaba, no, you not say.
Oh my goodness.
This is it's Ghanaian.
It's Ghanaian. Anyways, welcome to Just a Combo with Uncle Lawyer. You know the name, the only lawyer uncle in the whole of Ghana, which is in the building.
Representing Zimi.
Also, how was your week?
Charlie, it went so well, you know. It went well. I don't want to say cool again, then you ask me that.
I understand. Interesting things happen within the week, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. Yo, Charlie, but the way the world they go right now, you would think that God has favorites. If you think about it, you think that maybe God likes some people, and because this is
why are you praying that I'm more handsome than you? Like you mean, so does that mean maybe you're trying to suggest that God likes my matter past you? So God shall that take time plus me. He mold me well.
To save time, let's just assume. Let me continue. Let's just assume because Charlie, you see some people doing the same thing, right? Putting in the work, but then nothing is happening. But someone put in small effort, then boom.
Give me an example.
Okay, so let's say there's someone in some village somewhere or town somewhere trying to blow from this music thing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? He's going to the studio doing everything like the rap is dope, blah blah, and all those things. But someone in another town, just small effort, boom.
not all things are meant for everybody. So some things they be calling.
You be calling or Fred.
If they don't call you,
Don't force it.
you can't excel in it. You see, there is something called destiny too.
Yeah.
Some people are born to do some things.
Some things, yeah, be true.
Some people are born to do so. No matter even the slightest effort they invest or they apply, Charlie,
It's out there.
Charlie, something will multiply it to stardom or to.
But then I thought,
And some people too, that notwithstanding, people too don't invest the right technique, the right procedure, the right steps, and this.
But I thought about it again, and I realized that it has nothing to do with God. Rather, it's rather the environment where you find yourself. You could be so good, but then if you find yourself in an environment that doesn't favor the kind of talent or ability you have, it will die.
That one is also through location. You see that God thing, that thing is contestable. Somebody will say it's by the grace of God. That's when it's good. You say it's by the grace of God. But when it's not good, they say that one God has no hand in it. With God in blah, 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 blah. So right now, what do we take for what?
Be interesting.
So because if it goes where we say, by the grace of God.
Firstly,
if it doesn't go all there, we say, that one there.
Firstly,
it's just like say football. When they win, then they go like, by the grace of God, we won. But if they lose, they say the referee or the coach didn't do his job. Then this is blah 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 blah.
Or musicians or artists receiving an award. Firstly, I want to give shout outs to the man above, Almighty God, for making this possible. Without him,
if you feel or think that he deserves the praise. So why do you not think that when it doesn't go well too?
That's why they say in everything give thanks and praises to the Most High. Please.
Then if by that admission or by that say, then you are admitting that everything God has control or God has a say in everything.
But then if you go down lane, then someone can convincingly conclude that then he has favorites. Because if he has hands in everything, then
it's not favorites. The problem stems from our inability to discover our purpose or what is meant for what we are born to do.
So we could have something that could put
you could excel in something else, but you found yourself in the wrong thing.
Preach on.
Just like how you go to go learn this in Sarah can't they do welcome to listen. So maybe
I should have gone to maybe GIG or something.
Something like that, GH Media. You see, so you're all that time. Now you were wasting your time.
Oh, I get it.
And when you work with God, He will help you discover your purpose. That's another angle too.
So what are you trying to say that I'm not working with God?
I don't know right now. I don't know who you have called yourself or what you call you, what doesn't call you. I don't know.
It's like that woman going to stay mosquito. Now grown ass man is chasing mosquito in the bush.
And it's the reason they have come up with the malaria vaccine and what blah 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 blah. There's the little effort is being put in. They are all combinated into.
Meanwhile, his main calling is being a playboy.
Fine boy, like
imitating sugar movies.
Fine boy. But you're wasting your talent. You're just wasting your fineness.
Yo, are you following those bus boys? Bus stop boys.
Yeah,
I think they are doing incredible.
Charlie. What the guys are doing are commendable.
And people are of the view that they are surprised that governments have not reached out to them to help them. And then people are also countering the argument that government has already employed someone, which is like Zoomline.
There's an
agency responsible for that. So that they can't really listen. So the place they should be looking towards for help right now will be like the private sector or
individuals or maybe the corporate Ghana, like you are saying. So the thing is, the government cannot do everything. Government can solve it all. And at the first place, the voluntary service, the people they do. They now elected themselves to do this thing.
But
it's not government didn't
No, it's the more reason.
Trust them at the first.
No, but there is the more reason why people are saying the government should reach out to them, because the state, the agency they've employed to do that has failed woefully. And so, if people have volunteered to do that and they are doing it very well, the government should extend help to them.
And they are getting a support. Maybe it may not be much or as to what they are expecting. They may not meet their expectation, but at least we have started. Recently, I think Polytank donated some waste bins and masks and then gloves and those things. One way or the other, they have been getting support here and there. Yeah. And yes, maybe what we can also do is to use our platform to advocate.
Yeah, our 400 subscribers
for them.
They are only
for people to support them. But they are doing a challenge.
They are doing a marvelous job.
You see, if you go to our highways, our medians, our bushing and those things, Charlie, they voluntarily
cleared all those
places. Charlie.
But you know one thing that I think might frustrate them very soon. Once they go through those pains to clean those people, the typical Ghanaian, thinking foolishly, will go back and dump rubbish there, thinking that they will come on to clear it again.
That one is
another. You get what I'm saying?
That one, you see, that thing will open a whole discussion, a topic that
we can't finish today.
We not end today. An attitudinal changing, behavioral, something that
like it's crazy.
If we begin right now, we don't end now. And the Ghanaian to know agree say is the problem.
Is the problem. How true is this Kenkey thing that they'll be selling the pepper separately?
Charlie, there's been rumor here and there. The media houses carrying it here and there.
So rather if I go Kenkey jets, or you go talk the Kenkey sellers, say make a buy Kenkey 5 cedis to green pepper 1 cedi, red pepper 2 cedis, shito 50 pesos.
It's quite ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but I don't know the thinking of the Kenkey seller or the Kenkey.
No, the argument is pepper is expensive.
Oh, that argument is flimsy.
How is it flimsy?
It's flimsy.
How is it flimsy?
No, the thing is that
pepper is really expensive. The last I wanted to do granules,
relax.
Pepper 3 cedis wasn't enough.
Relax. How must the Kenkey be consumed? Kenkey is a complete meal with the pepper.
Okay. They are not denying you of getting a complete meal.
No.
They are just saying you have to pay.
It is me. From what I see, it will be wrong for somebody to do that. So then they are telling me that we are headed in a direction where fufu people to rise up one day and say you must buy the soup separately and buy the fufu too separately.
Buying directly, we are buying the fufu. They are buying the soup separately though. Because on a normal day, that's not how much they should be selling those meats.
So all those things are factored into the cost of the fufu. As I said, it's the complete package. Kenkey comes with pepper.
Okay, so
all those things comes into the size of the.
So what do you suggest they do?
So if you think things are becoming expensive, maybe you can factor into the Kenkey. So now Kenkey is not 6 cedis or 5 cedis.
It's not still keep the pepper.
Keep the pepper. What do you expect somebody to do it? Because it's the same thing like maybe.
But if you can't buy the Kenkey with you know if you buy the pepper, then go grind them for hours. It's as simple as that.
And it's not as though everybody that comes to buy Kenkey, they take them as sauce or all this thing. Some people, even their pepper they offer is so hot and this thing for them.
So they go do their own thing.
And most people, it's not as though their pepper is anything good to go buy or anything.
You see, that be where I have a problem. That's why I draw the line. If your pepper is not nice and you want to sell it,
some today they can't sell.
That is where I draw the line.
And I don't know, Kenkey sellers, if you buy Kenkey, so then they use the teaspoon and this thing to fetch one this thing. Even you can buy Kenkey 200 cedis. It is still the pepper you be giving so that tablespoon.
Then that be your Kenkey seller. My own no they do.
If you go buy fufu,
my own they give
if you buy fufu, they go give you. They will give you soup way, Charlie.
I say they be your Kenkey seller way that in mind they give me correct this thing.
And Charlie even making the Kenkey pepper too is not difficult. It's not hard. Yeah, I don't know why they rather
It's not the process.
throw them at shoulders here and they say
the
blah,
Kenkey
blah,
be
blah, blah.
the pepper be expensive.
Yeah,
That be the medicine.
Can we like that thing too much? Can pepper is not too expensive that you can do add pepper to your Kenkey.
So Bulare was interviewing the ECG boss on GH1.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked him why they disconnected Parliament while they were in session. He said, Abi, Parliament was working. ECG, what were they doing? They were also working. I think this nigga be hard guy.
Was it while they were about passing the LGBT?
Yeah, it's true.
Or
I'm sure.
Or they were done before the light went out.
I think maybe they were done before the lights went out, or they did it after the lights.
They were just down and
if the light went out in the process, the bill wouldn't have been passed. The doomsday would have taken the bill away into darkness.
But they did lights. It was a matter of, for those who are in support is here, you say yeah.
Like the speaker no go see the microphone to say for those who are in support. The microphone will go on.
I'll be power. You know, amplifying. And those are the backbenchers, like your MPs. They don't go hear anything.
They don't go fish out. Yeah.
They don't go fish. But why did they not cut the power whilst the president was reading or at that time they were not owing?
They were not owing, I think so. There's time for everything. But what do you make of the bill though? Though it's not been passed into law yet. I think people are confused with that, right?
The bill has been passed.
Mm-hmm. But it's not yet a law.
Yeah, it is now awaiting presidential assent to become a law.
A law, yeah.
And from the things we have seen thus far, as whether the president will sign or will sign, or that one is only him and his God knows.
I doubt.
Only him and his God know.
I doubt. But what do you make of the noise around the whole bill when it was passed in Parliament?
Well, these things are expected. So I remain unmovable and unruffled by those comments.
So here are some of the arguments the LGBT community people are making, right? That like the bill being passed will affect even the non-LGBTians.
The anti-LGBT people.
Yeah, more than even the people in the community, in the sense that they claim now everybody can just accuse you that you are gay or lesbian, and then the law will deal with us. Like,
tell them that a crime is only a crime when there's an evidence. It's not as though anytime somebody accuses somebody of something, then straightly you hook, line, and sinker, you are jailed or you are made to provide evidence or prove your case in the competent court or competent jurisdiction, whatever they say.
They are also saying that even if the thing is, you might not be lucky to get to court because people will assault you. But it's also part of the bill that anybody who assaults someone that claims is part of the community will also go to jail.
You know what I make of this thing? It's like you justifying, let's say, a robbery or a thief. Somebody has stolen something. You are saying, "Oh, Charlie, let's be circumspect. It could be that he was hungry. It could be that he was going through a lot. It could not be that he was going through psychological challenge. It was not normal." So that's what we are doing.
So when they made that argument, and then my question is, and if any of them can answer me in the comments, I want to know. So then are they saying that people might get accused wrongly? So then all the criminal laws we have in Ghana must be revoked.
Because there are
people accuse people wrongly for raping them.
See,
people accuse people of being thieves.
It is under the guise of this human right, human left, human center neutral thing that has given birth to or has birthed this decadence in our society. Zero regard for morality. All under human right. We are in a free world. Blah blah blah. Everybody can do this thing.
Another argument they are also making is that we are facing a lot of crises. There's no drinkable water, no roads, no hospital beds. And what we are concerned about is passing anti-LGBTQ law.
Those people fail to recognize the health impact, or for that matter, the financial effect, or whatever that these activities will have on us.
But even that argument, my trivia question is, will not passing the laws of like those things? But like, I don't know whether I get my question.
The roads and hospital schools will not have built themselves, say they no pass bill now then, because those things will come to manifest themselves in roads, in schools,
so this
potable water here and there.
Yes, my theory about the people who are strongly advocating for the bill not to be passed, right, into law and all those things, and make Ghana like an LGBT country, right? For example, let's say someone like Sister Debbie, she's been very vocal about it. So my theory is that
only God knows why she's been supportive of the community.
My theory is that, right, when Ghana
could somebody be a supporter of the community if the person
without necessarily yeah.
I doubt, but continue.
Oh, there's that possibility. So my theory is that they are doing it for their own gain, because if Ghana becomes, let's say, an LGBT country, here's what will happen. Someone like Sister
so they will get partners from
will lead campaign to make it a public thing more popular in Ghana, so that the fans will come to him.
I had one person saying people are smoking freely, people are doing this thing, people are doing one of stupid things, and it is LGBT that they want to see. Nobody gives a fuck what goes in your bedroom. But Charlie, don't come out. I think do anything stupid.
So if I'm correct, what triggered Sam George to like lead the campaign for this thing is that he claimed, right, Sister Debbie went to some private school, right, East Legon, and was talking to these kids between the ages of, I think, 6 to 11 or something. That is okay for a man to, and then a woman to marry a woman and a man to marry this
the nonsense.
So Sam George is saying that he can't pay school fees for his kids.
For you to be instilling those rubbish
without any approval from him.
So that now justifies the law against the promotion
exactly.
and what against anything.
Yes, but people have the view that maybe certain part of the bill should be considered. Maybe like people going to jail and all those things. The question is that will going to jail like transform the person, that if the person comes out will not be that will be a different person.
All right. If that's your point, then we should stop jailing people for robbery and those things too. Because are we sure even the people go there, they will be reformed?
So your argument is that it's not the jail term, but then we should focus on we should do a prison reform.
Charlie, enough of this LGBT matter. Okay. Let us talk about something serious.
For some time now, I've been of this view that most voter upcoming artists lack fame management. So like they get more exposure and then so they feel like they are there.
That is factual, my guy. It is factual.
And then they start doing things that
they get into them head. They start to get 2-3 attention from here. Shows, call you for a show for it, blah blah. Your song is all over it, blah 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 blah. Becoming the voter artist of the year, close to becoming this and this. Then Charlie.
How much so?
24/7. And pride.
Yeah.
Pride, they say, is the trap of the devil. So flee, run away from it.
And last time I was having a chat with someone, and the person was saying that our voter artists they have this attitude of
entitlement.
Things have to come to me. Like people have to come and look for me because maybe I'm talented or something. So I don't have to. Instead of like me going to the people, showing them my work, Charlie, at blah blah blah. They are sitting back waiting for the people to come to them.
I don't think it will not be fair for you to make that comment because I know quite a number of them that are putting in the work.
I'm not saying all. I'm not saying all.
Yes.
I'm saying some.
Only a few of them that have this entitlement, this mentality that to where we have gotten to. I think by now we should be like this, we should be like that, we should be big, we should be this, we should be accorded the same respect and audience that these people are having. We should also be there. They see themselves in the shoes of, so to say, some big guys in the industry or in the country.
Do you think maybe
you see, sometimes you have to earn those things. One thing I realized to maybe insubordination today inside pride, and they are not humble. You see,
what do you mean by they are not humble?
Oh,
what's your definition of humble in this context?
Humility is when you how we talk submit
and allow yourself to go through the process.
To go through the process and to be taught. You see, you must understudy somebody and know people who have maybe already at where you look to be. And Charlie, understudy them, do follow back, and then pick from them how they did it, how they made it. Then you tap into their ecosystems, and then their chain of listen. They also climb up there. But you sit back, you see yourself big enough. This will not be the time we've come from far. This will not be the time this will not be the time for the play show again. This will not be the time for they do this thing again. This will not be the time we've come past this stage of where we have to be doing this thing.
But if they've gone past that stage, they shouldn't say it.
Okay. And where are you? Where are you now?
Oh my goodness.
The space or the place you are now. Is it rewarding? Is it fetching?
You've asked a question, but you're asking the right question, the wrong person. Anyways, do you have any other thing to say?
Yeah. I was going to ask something about Ghana, but let me just let it be.
Let it be.
So what are you proud of
as a Ghanaian? I think the freedom to do certain things.
Freedom as in LGBT freedom?
No, not that.
What freedom?
I mean, I don't know, just the okay, like let's say right now.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what I'm proud of as a Ghanaian. I'm still thinking about it.
I want to.
But don't you think, as part of the Heritage Month thing, maybe we should do an episode in Street Away?
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Maybe we'll do it next week. Okay, in the comment section, if the viewers want us to do it, we'll do it. So they should let us know in the comment section. Would you want us to do a full episode in every? Like no mixing it, not even a single English word.
Can you pass that page?
I can.
Can you make one a full statement without you?
But there you go. Oh, but if they want us to do it, we'll do it. So, like, at least
if Parliament too, they say they are considering adopting a local language or doing transacting their business in local language. I wonder how that will go out. That's going to be confusion upon confusion.
That's right.
So the speaker is a northerner. Maybe he comes from Upper East or Upper West. And then
so he'll come in. And
my MP rises up to speak his airway. Somebody from the maybe western side also rise to say it's
fancy.
Somebody rise to say
the particular say Abari cano mean tiazie. The chief say, I said now cano mean tio.
No,
Is that
I said now can we
what's it then?
look at this place for inside.
Cut down. Anyways, before you go, I just want to say the voter conversation already. That's just our mind, oh. People no can't take the thing, walk out there, talk say we hate voter artists or we hate this thing. No, it's just an observation I've made and I'm saying what I've seen. So yeah, if you don't agree with me too, you can comment your opinion.
To add to that, you see, before we complaining about lack of support, lack of funding, investment, the thing is, are you sure what you are doing is investment worthy?
Do you have any other thing to say?
Charlie,
You ain't got share. You ain't got share. If you guys share, shout outs to Adam, shout outs to Sister Debbie, shout outs to Sam George.
Hallelujah.
Peace.